Good afternoon, guys. This is going to be a very quick introduction to our latest software called BACnet Integrator. This software is for the Series 500 controllers, and I'm just going to walk you through it quickly to just show you some of the features. Okay, so I'm going to start it here, and as you can see, this is going to be your main page. So the first thing that you'd want to do is you want to create basically a database, a site database. So I'm just going to click on this new project here, and I'm going to call mine, let's call it test, and I'm just going to click OK. And then what it does, it goes ahead and creates a BACnet IP network. Okay, and all I have to do is double click on this or right click and open. Either one will work. So now I'm into our discovery page, so I'm going to click on discover, and it'll ask me which devices to discover. I can leave this filter as all, or in this case, let me just filter based on Circon controllers. And I clicked it, and it finds 4 Circon controllers on our local network here, and I'm just going to add them to my database. So I can click and drag, highlight them, and click on the add button here. So we'll take it from the Discover pane here, and we'll put it in the database pane here. Okay. So click on Add. It gives you a pop-up. It gives you a chance to rename these devices if you like to before you add them to the database. But for this video, I'm just not going to do that. So I'm just going to click on OK, and you can see it goes ahead and puts it into the database. Gives you a quick listing of what the IP addresses are, their operational status, and things like that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to show you how you would look at the programming inside the SCC 520, or if you want to put some new programs in it, or those kind of tasks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on, let's pick the first one. I'm going to right click on it. There's a bunch of things you can do here. You can reboot the device, time sync the device, download some projects into it, load new firmware into it. What I'm interested in is the Catalyst, which is our graphical programming tool. So I'm going to click on that, and in a few seconds it launches the Catalyst portion of our software. And as you can see, what it brings up is our familiar Catalyst tool with the graphical blocks and stuff like that. So I can start a project from scratch right here. Let me just close this Discover the browser window. So I can bring in analog input points from my device to digital output points, digital input points, and it creates them. You can rename them. You can give them different BACnet device IDs and object IDs and that kind of stuff. Or what I like to do is, since I know that the controller I've connected to has some existing programs in it, what I can do is I can go under File here, and I can click on Load Source from Device. And what that does is says, are you sure you want to load the project from the device? I'm going to say yes. And now you'll see it goes through and grabs all the programming from the device and brings it up here. So it's a very quick way of basically syncing your database to the device that you have. There's a few menus added, BACnet client menu, which bunch of points that you can add to read and write to third-party devices, or BACnet server where you can expose some set points or create some set points, multi-state values, all sorts of goodies here. Again, this is a very quick video, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but that's it. So I can add to this program, or start it from scratch or whatever, and then re-download it to the controller. I'm not going to do that in this video, so I'm going to say no to this, but I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what the software can do. Please drop us a line, send us an email, let me know what other videos you'd like to see, and I'll be happy to make some new videos for you. Thank you.